All right, wait for this one. Let me go. Fake name Grace. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Your confession involves the family pet. What's going on?
So, I bought a Yorkie for my 2 little girls, and unfortunately, he got a blood infection and ended up passing away.
Aww.
And I did not have the heart to tell, especially my youngest. And we bought one that looked just like him. His name was Winston, and they still don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
my
And I don't know. I don't know if it was the right thing to do.
No,
but I just didn't have the heart.
In Fake name Grace, we don't mean to laugh,
Sorry.
but that is
I'm sorry.
like
I
there's a
know.
bit of humor in there because it's not like replacing excuse me,
A goldfish, right?
So does this dog respond to Winston, or is he kind of like who?
No, not right away.
He's like, my name is
Not
Tim.
right away, but sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fake name Grace.
They never knew. They never realized.
Listen, I think that says more about your kids than you. You know what I mean?
That's
That's okay.
Well,
Fake
yeah.
name Grace. 1 second, you're in the running. That happened to Sauce.
That did not happen.
Didn't your you want a goldfish where?
At a carnival, this is so annoying about you. You always claim that my parents replaced the goldfish when they didn't.
Okay, now let me ask you, Rose. You'll be the judge in this. Sauce.
Okay.
So the carnival goldfish
Yes.
lived for how long, according
It
to
was
you?
like 6 years.
Rose. Was that the same
mean-
goldfish, or did Sauce's parents replace the goldfish?
I don't know the average lifespan of a goldfish,
I'm gonna
but
Google
I
it.
feel like that's pretty long for a goldfish.
That's what I'm saying. This is the same goldfish you took on walks back in the day?
Yes, Goldie.
Mm-hmm.
Goldie and I did everything together.
Goldfish have an average lifespan of 10 to 15 years, with
Nope.
some
What's
going up
up?
to 30 years.
There's
so
no
I'm
way.
gonna have to believe
Nope.
Sauce on this one.
My
There's no
parents
way.
would admit it at this point. The goldfish, Goldie
we'll never
had
know.
the best goldfish life.
Oh, in a bowl, it's 2 to 3 years.
There it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
And or sometimes he's in the wagon, so there is that. Didn't you take baths with him too?
I took baths with the goldfish. I put him in
Yeah.
the slip and slide. I
Yeah.
put him.
You put the goldfish on the slip and slide and it lived for 6 years?
Yes, it was in
It
like
did
the
not.
dividend
It lived-
part.
it
Yes,
lived for
he
6
did.
weeks. No,
yes,
he did not.
did. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, you can call him later. And
I
ask
will.
her. Yeah.
I call her every day. Let me
gonna
go.
have to.
Fake name Luke. Good morning, sir.
morning.
Fake name Luke. I see what it says on the screen. Your confession's what?
I'm currently engaged to a woman that thinks I'm somebody else from her past.
You're currently engaged to a woman who thinks you're somebody else from her past. Now, why would she think
What?
that?
Because I worked in a seafood store as a teenager in Baltimore. She used to come in with her father, and she liked this other guy. And she's convinced that I'm the other guy. I remember her.
Wait, so
What?
did the other guy? Okay, and I know this is your fake name, but do you and the other guy have the same name? Do you look kind of alike?
Kind of. He had more of a tan, but we were both kind of Native American and American mix, so we had that kind of brown skin.
Sure. I mean, at this point, you've been with her for how long, roughly?
It'll be 3 years in December.
Okay, we're too far into like, hey, just so you know, I'm not that guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Dude, that is something out of like a movie, I
Yeah.
feel like. Okay,
How did you know that she was talking about the other guy?
it's a great question.
I remember him because he always had a popped collar, because I thought he was such a dork. And that's what she remembers about me / him.
Okay,
And we were
no.
on Facebook in our 40s.
got it. Okay,
20-some years ago.
And now fake name
she's
Luke-
Like, yeah, I remember you from the seafood store. I'm like, that's
Sure.
not me. I was like, that's not me, but I'm going with it.
now do people in your family, do they like know not to say anything about that story? They know to like, do they know your line?
Only my mother knows the truth.
Perfect. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Fake name Luke. 1 second. You're in the running.
That's
Oh my
so
God.
Let me
funny.
get. Oh my goodness. Fake name Megan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your confession is what, Megan?
So this is the first time I'm actually saying it out loud. My stomach is a bit of knot, but I'm going in for a cancer screening today because they found pre-cancer last year, and none of my family knows about it. And I'm a single mom of 2, so I've been silently freaking out.
No. Oh my goodness. Well, fake name Megan. I
gosh.
can't imagine what you're going through, but there not even like a friend or anybody knows. You're keeping this all to yourself.
I've kept it to myself because cancer is a big thing that runs in my dad's family,
Sure.
and it's been a tough year for a lot of my family going on with different personal things. So if I have to bring it up after this appointment, I will.
Okay.
But
And so,
That's a lot to hold on to.
oh my God, yeah. And the screenings today.
I'm actually on my way to it
Okay.
right now.
Well, listen, fake name Megan, us here in the studio and everybody listening, sending you the most positive vibes. Please
Yes.
keep us posted
Yeah.
too, okay?
Yes, please.
Of course, thank you.
Well, 1 second you're in the running. Man, if that's not the reminder of like you don't know what somebody else is going through,
Yeah.
golly, I can't even imagine that type of bird. But also, like, what a great mom though,
I
not wanting to worry your
know.
kids. Golly.
I just want to hug her.
For
I know,
sure.
I do too.
The flip side of that, here we go, yin and yang. Let me go. Fake name Allie. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your confession involves a cousin's ex-husband. What happened?
I was feeling a little sad. I always, I guess, had a little crush on him, and after I knew things were done, we hooked up, but then I found out later that the divorce was not finalized yet.
Oh!
Oh, no.
So did he reach out to you like, hey, like me and your cousin are getting divorced, or what was how did it start?
Well, so they had been having issues, and I knew that they were splitting, because she's my cousin.
Sure.
But when she told me that they're like the finalized date, it was like after that night, I was like, oh. No.
Yeah. Now, and question, fake name Allie, do you not like your cousin?
She's okay, I guess.
That makes sense.
She's not my favorite.
No,
Yeah,
I would
get
hope
that.
not. Okay, fake name Allie, 1 second. You're in the running. By the way, vote for your fade over text, 99338. A lot of folks with the goldfish saying they won one at the fair and lived 5 years.
That's what's up.
Someone
See?
said 8 years.
Mr. Fishy. There we go.
Mr.
Let me go.
Fishy.
Jessica, you don't need voice change?
Nope.
All right, hold on 1 second. All right, Jessica, your confession involves going through your husband's phone. Ugh, what happened?
Oh, that sounds worse than it is. So my husband had been, kind of acting a little fishy. So, I went through his phone, and it turned out that he he was trying to surprise me because I had been talking about wanting a ring upgrade and things
Sure.
like that. And it turned out that my in-laws had kept my original engagement ring because we had gotten engaged years prior, about 5 years prior. And they told him that they sold it. They gave him $2,000 for a down payment on a car, and they actually kept it. So they wanted to give that back to me.
Oh, my.
As, hey, how crazy is that, right?
Yeah.
So I ruined the surprise, but of course I didn't say anything to him about it. I was just, sitting there all excited
Yeah,
and giddy.
absolutely.
And they ended up getting in a fight over the dang ring because they wanted him to give it to me while they were visiting because we lived in Japan at the time. And,
Sure.
of course, it's not just
It's a long
hop, skip, and
drive.
a jump.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. So, and he refused because he was like, well, I'm not going to give it to her on a random Tuesday. I want to wait for, our anniversary
Sure.
or her birthday or Christmas, something like that. So they got into a giant fight. We actually lived on base at the time, and he kicked them out of our house.
Oh,
I had to
God.
literally pick them up and drive them back to their hotel.
Oh,
And
my.
to this day, my husband does not know that I already knew about the surprise because he called me, and he was so mad that the surprise had to be ruined because they got into a giant fight over
Yeah.
said surprise.
So husband tells you about this, and you go, oh, no, that's crazy.
I guess I'm a better actress than I thought because that's exactly what it was. I was like,
That's amazing.
what?
Okay. All right. Jessica, hold on 1 second. You're in the running. That is why I maintain if I ever get married, I'm going to buy the ring the day of because I won't be able to, I'll seem
Yeah.
guilty.
Yeah.
That poor guy was doing something sweet and he just
I
came across
know.
as cheating.